From WXOW, this is La Crosse's own News 19 6 p.m. report.
Right now here at 6, we are still awaiting the start of former President Trump's town hall event tonight in La Crosse. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dustin Lukey. The former president is currently making his way to La Crosse. His town hall event was scheduled to start at 6 o'clock this evening, but the former president wrapped up his remarks in Michigan about 20 minutes before 5 o'clock and is currently en route. Here's a live look outside the La Crosse Center right now, where some crowds are still gathered as we await, again, the former president's arrival. Now, some of the people in the crowd there have been there since this morning. And as part of our team coverage on Trump's visit earlier today, News 19's Chandler Brindley was outside the La Crosse Center, where, Chandler, you spoke with some of those supporters. So what were you hearing?
Well, good evening, Dustin. It was red, white, and blue all around in chants of USA as many gathered for the former president's town hall this evening. While some traveled quite a distance, others traveled from across the river or just down the block, all waiting to see former President Trump and ask questions in tonight's town hall. I spoke with Steve Harfield and Kelly Cadwell about why they thought the former president chose western Wisconsin.
Well, we definitely know it's a state that's playing into the electoral votes that we need. So we do know that much. But I mean, they're hitting Wisconsin on the east side. He's coming over here on the west side. We need Wisconsin, just like we need Pennsylvania, just like we need Minnesota. Yeah.
Speaking with other supporters and asking what they would like to see changed in a second term under an elected Donald Trump, topics such as closing the border, transgender use in bathrooms, and the future of the United States economy were all topics discussed. And Dustin, for some it was about the anticipation, the electricity, and seeing a man that could be the leader of the country that we all call home.
All right, thanks, Chandler. Again, the former president was scheduled to begin his event at 6 o'clock. He is currently on his way from an event that wrapped up a little more than an hour ago that took place in Michigan. Of course, the anticipation is also building inside the La Crosse Center itself. News 19's Heather Armstrong joins us now from inside the arena. And Heather, what's the atmosphere like in there?
Oh, Dustin, it's like being at a concert. You know, people are waiting to see Donald Trump. They are all here with one common goal. They want to see this man be president. Come on over here. You know I'm all about the people that show up, and our viewers want to know, who are the people coming to see Donald Trump? Tell us where you're from.
Durand.
All right, and why are you here tonight?
Oh my gosh, just to be with all these people who feel the same way that I do, it's totally amazing.
And you're standing out with your white. Show everybody your garb. Where'd you get this stuff?
I got it from Trump Hotel.
All right, and I love it. You know, we meet people like you from Durand. Come on in. You know, I wanted to show you the stereotypes. We want to defy stereotypes and show you some of the Trump fans. Hello, my friend. Why are you a Trump fan?
Well, contrary to belief, Trump is not a racist. He signed a bill back when he was president that funded African-American colleges over 25 billion. Something like that, and it's permanent, so why not support them?
And I tell you what, we always support our local businesses, so you get to give a plug to your business.
Oh, well, my name's Darren Lee. I own a business on the north side of La Crosse, Wisconsin called Urban Beauty, right next to Sunshine Floor on George Street.
I love it. I hope you have a good time tonight. We're going to bring in 2 more people. Come on over. And again, you can see it's packed. They've been doing the wave. They've been dancing, having a good time, anticipating the arrival of Donald Trump. So you had this T-shirt made. Tell me why you're a big supporter of Donald Trump.
Well, I'm a business owner in Northeast Iowa, of a small family business, and we need Trump back in office to keep our economy and get it back in shape. And my grandchildren, I need it for them too. So, Donald John and James David. Let's go.
Making your own T-shirts. All right. Thank you for your time. Come on over here. I was wondering, you know, everybody, all different ages. Why do you like Donald Trump?
Well, I like him just because I think he unites people. I really do think everybody here is happy to be here. And there's no fights or anything. Everybody's just proud to be an American whenever Trump comes around. And I really don't think you see that on the Harris side of things, so...
All right, well, you know what? Come on over. We got real quick. We only got 15 seconds. I know you wanted to say why you support Trump and why you're here.
In the words of Andrew Klavan from the Daily Wire, he's not the man I would have picked to represent me, but he does represent me.
Okay, you know what? That you heard it from the best. Everybody's here. They've got their attire. They are waiting for Donald Trump. How long it will be, we don't know, but we'll keep you posted. And Dustin, I will send it back to you again. This place tonight full of red, white, and blue.
All right. Thank you, Heather. And we will bring you the former president's remarks when he arrives here in La Crosse. Now, Donald Trump's daughter-in-law, Lara Trump, spoke with us earlier this week ahead of today's event. She says she believes the former president would focus on kitchen table issues during tonight's town hall. Lara also called on everyone, no matter their party preference, to get out and vote.
We want to make sure that every person in this country, no matter if you're voting Republican, Democrat, or third-party candidate, knows that if you're voting by mail, if you vote early in person, or if you vote on Election Day, your vote matters and your vote counts, and they're all great ways to vote. So get out, cast your vote, and then get people to the polls to vote after you do so.
Now, the Democrats were out today. U.S. Senator Tina Smith of Minnesota and Wisconsin's Lieutenant Governor Sarah Rodriguez held a press conference to criticize the Project 2025 agenda that's been tied to the former president. During that press conference, Senator Smith and Lieutenant Governor Rodriguez focused on the potential economic impact of Trump's policies, which they claim would disproportionately affect middle-class and working families in Wisconsin. They also estimate around 3 million jobs would be lost in the United States under his second term.
We know this isn't an exaggeration because we have seen this before in Wisconsin. Trump lost 83,000 jobs here and over 6,000 manufacturing jobs. Wisconsin families cannot afford another Donald Trump term.
And as the political debates intensify, Lieutenant Governor Rodriguez urges Wisconsin voters to consider the impact of these policies on their daily lives. Now, the Harris campaign also put out a statement ahead of Trump's visit today, again tying the former president to the Project 2025 agenda, which comes from conservative think tank, the Heritage Foundation, claiming that it would ship jobs overseas, cost middle-class families about $3,900 a year, ban abortions nationwide, and cut support for farmers. The Trump campaign has disavowed its ties to Project 2025, despite 6 of his former cabinet secretaries having helped write or collaborate on it. And all political eyes will be back on Wisconsin next week when Democratic vice presidential candidate Tim Walz visits Milwaukee on Labor Day. Governor Walz and his wife Gwen will plan to speak with union workers that day. Then President Biden will make an appearance in southwest Wisconsin, the exact location yet to be determined. That's going to be on Thursday to talk energy policy. And this will be the president's first trip to Wisconsin since he dropped out of the race.